Ah, the 18th century. A glorious era of powdered wigs, grand pronouncements, and of course, an almost pathological obsession with going to war. Europe, it seemed, couldn't go 5 minutes without someone declaring hostilities over a disputed duchy, a royal insult, or perhaps a particularly unflattering portrait. But amidst this cavalcade of conventional conflicts, one particular skirmish stands out, not for its strategic brilliance or its earth-shattering consequences, but for its utterly baffling origin. We're talking about a war so absurd, so utterly devoid of geopolitical gravitas, that it earned itself the rather whimsical moniker, the War of the Whiskers. Now, before you conjure images of dueling barbers or a particularly aggressive facial hair competition, let's clarify. This wasn't about human whiskers. Oh no. This was about the far more delicate, far more politically charged whiskers of a cat. Yes, a cat. Our story begins, as all good historical farces do, in 1738. Tensions were already simmering between two minor German principalities, let's call them Upper Schnitzelburg and Lower Bratwurstia, for the sake of historical accuracy and comedic effect. Their borders were, as was typical, a bit squiggly, and their rulers, as was also typical, had egos the size of small castles. The spark, or rather the scratch, occurred during a rather dull diplomatic dinner hosted by the Duke of Upper Schnitzelburg. His prize Persian cat, a creature of immense fluff and even greater disdain, was, shall we say, a cherished member of the ducal household. This particular evening, the cat, named Baron von Fluffington, was enjoying a leisurely nap on a velvet cushion. Suddenly, a visiting envoy from Lower Bratwurstia, a man known for his boorish manners and an unfortunate allergy to anything remotely charming, accidentally stepped on Baron von Fluffington's tail. Not just a gentle nudge, mind you, but a full, ungraceful stomp. The Baron, naturally, reacted with the fury of 1,000 suns and the agility of a ninja. He launched himself at the envoy's leg, leaving behind a series of rather impressive and deeply humiliating claw marks. The envoy, a man of delicate sensibilities when it came to his own epidermis, let out a shriek that could curdle milk. The Duke of Upper Schnitzelburg, incensed by this blatant disrespect to his beloved feline, demanded an immediate and public apology, not just for the envoy's leg, but for the Baron's wounded dignity. The envoy, still hopping on one foot and clutching his bleeding calf, scoffed. Apologize to a cat? Preposterous! The Duke, a man who clearly understood the true priorities in life, declared this refusal an act of war. The envoy, equally stubborn and perhaps still in shock from the cat attack, retorted that Lower Bratwurstia would not be dictated to by a man whose foreign policy was apparently run by a house pet. And so, the diplomatic niceties dissolved faster than a sugar cube in hot tea. Within days, border skirmishes erupted. Soldiers, no doubt utterly bewildered, found themselves exchanging musket fire over what was essentially a cat's bruised ego. The War of the Whiskers never escalated into a full-blown European conflagration, thankfully. It remained a localized, utterly ridiculous affair. Dozens of soldiers, brave souls who probably signed up for glory and not for defending a cat's honor, lost their lives in a series of minor engagements. Satirists of the time had an absolute field day, of course. Pamphlets circulated depicting cats in military uniforms, strategizing over maps, and demanding reparations in tuna. It was a glorious, if tragic, testament to the sheer absurdity of human conflict. While the War of the Whiskers eventually fizzled out, largely due to both sides realizing how utterly foolish they looked, it remains a fascinating footnote in history. It serves as a stark and, frankly, hilarious reminder that sometimes the grand narratives of history are punctuated by moments of profound, almost unbelievable silliness. So, the next time you hear about a geopolitical crisis, remember Baron von Fluffington. Remember the War of the Whiskers. Because sometimes, the most devastating conflicts aren't sparked by grand ideologies or vast resources, but by a single, indignant feline and a very clumsy diplomat. And that, my friends, is a historical lesson worth perusing.